Simple game. 4 players. Exfil in Langley.
The one in Virginia, Langley.
And it would be a hell of a lot easier.
Profitable.
Payment on delivery?
Well, this doesn't sound like the Luther Stickle I'd heard of. What did they used to call you? The only man alive who actually hacked NATO GhostCom.
What's that?
You don't know what you're missing. This is the Mount Everest of hacks, son. That's not what Claire tells me about you.
And,
Luther, I guess you're all out of excuses.
see, there's no modem access to the mainframe. It's in what we call the standalone terminal.
Relax, Luther. It's much worse than you think. Which we won't have. We're going to do it. 0 body count.
We'll see.
Krieger from here on in. Absolute silence.
6B6. The knock list.
Ethan.
Don't you mean this? Oh, what's the matter? You've never seen this trick? Where'd it go? I know what you're thinking, Krieger. You're thinking back in the computer room. I was up here. He was down there. He was carrying 2 discs. It's so hard to keep track of these things. Do you actually think I'd let you have the knock list?
You're off on one of your cushy recruiting assignments again?
Yeah, where'd they put you up this time? The Plaza?
Drake Hotel, Chicago.
I'm sorry, Ethan.
We did what we had to do.
I'm going to try and get some sleep.
Now I want you to hold on to it. Because if you knew what you were getting into, you never would have done it. Don't let this knock list get out in the open.
Close.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Of the drug methcathinone, known as cat.
I'm afraid what we have here is a case of a naive and lonely widow.
I see you've been out visiting the folks. If you're dealing with someone shot and detonated, how devastated do you think you're gonna make him by marching Ma and Uncle Donald down to the county courthouse?
Why don't you tell me?
You're a hard man to catch up with.
And that's when you picked us up in the state. Smaller countries don't computerize customs record. Well, you know I like the rentals at Liverpool Street. I remember.
I can sit up straight. I just can't sit up straight very well. Sit down. Sit down. It's not important. Ethan, I saw them all.
Kittredge is them all. Oh my God, of course, you're right. He was at the embassy that night. First he took out Jack at the elevator. He Shot you on the bridge. He must have had backup take out Galitzin and Sarah's defense. How did he do Hannah? No, he could have done Hannah himself. Why, Jim? Why?
Kittredge.
We won't have to. He'll come after us. What he didn't get in Prague. The knock list.
Good for you.
A meeting tomorrow in the TGV en route to Paris.
Tight security.
If I supposedly deliver the knock list to Max, Max has agreed to deliver Job to me. Jim?
Standing in the rain, alive and beautiful, thinking I'm dead and gone.
You're probably right. Once we leave the safe house, Jim, you get in there and crash. I'll call you from Paris.
You got it.
What happened?
Send a message to Max. We're on for tomorrow. Of course, I'm very sorry to hear you say that, Claire.
Mind telling me, Ethan?
Before London. But after you took the Bible from the Drake Hotel in Chicago.
Why take the risk? Well, Claire.
I knew about Jim.
Ethan.
You've earned it. One thing, Jim. I'm not the only one who's seen you alive. It's over, Jim.
Red light! Green light!
To you, Luther. Being off the disavowed list. I just don't know why I'd be doing it.
Aruba, perhaps.